So big shout out to ESR for sending me this really cool magnetic keyboard case that works for a bunch of different iPad Pro versions and iPad Air versions. And it should be compatible with most of them, to be honest, as long as it has the magnetic backing with the wireless charging I think it needs. But we have an iPad right here, which we're going to remove from its current case, and we are going to try it out with this magnetic keyboard. So we're going to start from the setup process all the way to actually trying it out. So something about ESR, they just always have great packaging, and it's really not changing with this magnetic keyboard case. So we should just have to, is this just a little, yeah. So look at that design where it just kind of closes on itself right there. But then you can open it up and you can see how we can use the case to also stay up, right? So it has that little bend in it where it's going to stay up the whole time you're using it. So it's kind of like a combo case. So what we're going to do is we're going to insert our laptop, or our tablet, just like this. And you can see why you need it to be a certain tablet, because it has this component here that we need to snap it into. So you can see it fits perfectly with this model. Just like that. Okay, look at that. See, we're all now completely snapped in. And now, because that magnetic pull, we can plop it either that way, horizontal, or you can also have it sit vertical like that as well if you prefer. But you can see how we can just rotate it with ease. And then when we're ready to pack it up to leave, it bends and it just folds up into one complete case with the actual phone or the actual camera still showing. So really cool initial design. But let's get this connected and see it actually working. So I had to charge it for a little bit, but now you can see in that bottom right corner, it says 45%. It just USB-C at the side. They do give you the charger. And after that, I just connected it to Bluetooth just by activating it to Bluetooth mode by holding down Options and B at the same time. It was actually really easy. Now, I wanted to show you the different features of the keyboard. I love that this brings a live action mouse on screen. You should be able to faintly see it, but it also allows us to click on things either with a left click or a right click as cancel, just like you would on a PC, right? So you can do quite a few different options. Now, in terms of the actual keypad, I was really impressed with how responsive it is, right? So we can say this ESR keypad is crazy good. And I would actually agree with that. The actual feel of it, amazing. The only thing I don't like is it's not quite a full-size keyboard. So my fingers anyways, depending on your hand size, are going to feel a little cramped, right? You're not going to be able to move them as clearly. But this pretty much turns your iPad into like a little laptop. It's very responsive. The keys feel amazing. The side feels amazing. It has different shortcut buttons all throughout it. And it also acts as holding your iPad up. So if you are at school and you need to hold it up, and let's say you need to turn it right vertically for whatever reason, you can easily do that as well because of that magnetic draw to it. And it has that built-in extra case already. So you can see how easy that is to do. And the one part I definitely love is when we're done with it, as long as we have it on the right side there, we can plop it down, we can lock it in place, and now we can take it to go. So ESR, it's a pretty big hit.